You are now listening to the Gospel of Alex. Alex, drop those scriptures.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Alex. Shout out to the Elite Fleet. Make sure you like and subscribe so you can become a member of the Elite Fleet. And today we're going to talk about Keke Palmer and her boyfriend in this Usher situation. Because Usher then came up to Keke Palmer, serenaded her at a party while she was half dressed, and her husband is clearly pretty upset about it, all right? As a matter of fact, he took to Twitter and he said this, and I quote, let me pull it out of my phone real quick, shouldn't take me too long, here it is. We live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and mother to his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others, and he gets told how much of a hater he is. This is my family and my representation. I have standards and morals to what I believe. I rest my case. Okay, all right, so Alex, who do you agree with, all right? Is Keke Palmer and the women right in saying Keke should be able to wear whatever she wants to wear and go out here and dance and dress and get her attention, pump up her brand, whatever you want to call it? It's what you might call it. Or is her baby father right in saying, I don't want my woman, the mother of my child, going out here, my wife, looking like this, acting like this, gyrating around for another man? In this situation, I'm siding with Keke Palmer. She's right, even though I agree with the husband. And I'm about to break down why. First of all, my man, if Usher could take your girl, you doing something wrong. Because in the words of my man Riley,
I mean, I could see if it was a real nigga. If you lost your hoe to T.I., I'd be like, hey, that's T.I. But Usher, you better check that hoe, Mr. Dubois.
Be good for my vocals.
Sorry, man.
I'm gonna tickle you again.
Wouldn't let that shit happen to me, though.
I can see if you lost your girl to a real dude. But Usher, whining crybaby, just got beat up by Chris Brown. Usher gets beat up in every video he makes. Usher, 5'5" Usher, that's who you gonna let take your chick? Now listen, at the end of the day, I get it. Usher got status, he got clout, and he's one of the best singers in this generation, right? So I'm not literally saying I can't see it, but damn, I just couldn't see myself being intimidated by Usher. I wouldn't see it going down that way, all right? But one of the reasons that I'm on Keke Palmer's side is because my guy, she's an entertainer. First of all, what you're describing would be a woman who wants to be a housewife. Well, first of all, be your wife in the first place. He ain't married Keke Palmer, so this is not your wife. All right? Now, I believe there's no point in getting into a relationship with somebody just to be in a relationship with someone. Y'all have seen me say on this channel before, if you're going to date someone, you should be dating them as a test for marriage. All right? So basically, once you say you're in a relationship with someone, y'all should be either engaged or getting to the point where y'all about to be engaged, and this should be a test for marriage. So I do understand the argument that a man might make of, yeah, but this is my girl, but at the end of the day, that ain't your problem. You didn't buy it. In the words of Beyonce, if you liked it, then you should have put a ring on it. If you put a ring on it, you would have more say. All right, don't hate me. That's just the rules. I'm pretty sure most of the women who are watching this will agree with me. If you didn't put a ring on it, it's limited into how much you can affect it. All right? Now, that's number one. Number two, like I was saying, she's an entertainer. She's in the entertainment industry. This is not a regular girl. All right? Keke Palmer is in the act and she's involved in Hollyweird. So she has to do certain things to stay relevant in Hollyweird, to stay in the news, to stay in the media, and to stay in the articles. All right? So when you date a woman like Keke Palmer, don't expect Keke Palmer to move like the traditional housewife. If you wanted a woman who was going to move like the traditional housewife, you should have got a traditional housewife. If you ever were stupid enough to expect Keke Palmer to be one, then you're just an idiot and you need to work on your vetting. All right, so that's number 2. Reason number 3, sir, you did this.
Y'all see this? Y'all see this work?
Now, some of y'all might think, oh, well, Alex, why is that a big deal? He recorded his own wife, and that's different, him recording his own wife shaking her butt, than her going outside in a sheer dress with her cheeks out, dancing and gyrating and presenting that ass to another man. Now, I told you guys at the beginning, I do agree with the husband, but I'm siding with Keke Palmer and the women because of the circumstance. This is a major key, and this is the first big gem of this entire video. Timestamp this for me. I've told you guys before, and I have a video on my channel saying this, and modern men do this too much. The minute you take a photo of your wife in a sexual pose or in a barely there outfit, you make a video of her twerking or gyrating around, all right, or anything like that. Even if you posted yourself and said, look at my girl, she bad, you have now cut yourself. I have shorts on it that have went viral. I have videos on it. Do not ever send your own woman, your own girlfriend, your own wife to the streets. When you take a video of your wife shaking her ass, you now remove all rights to come at her about anything else. I lost respect for the man when I seen that he filmed that video. This is a quote from a woman. I've told you guys this before, but this is directly from the mouth of a woman. Oh, oop. So now she's dancing with Usher and he has a problem, but he didn't have a problem recording her shaking her butt that a quote unquote she got from having his baby when he was the one controlling it. So this seems more about controlling her body than it seems about having an issue with her showing it. And right after this, and this is the gem, she said, no woman's going to respect a man who would record, promote, or post her wearing something like that or dancing like that. Let that breathe, run it back. She said, no woman is going to respect a man who will record, promote, or post her woman dancing like that or dressing a certain way. So essentially, what she agreed with me with was what I tried to tell y'all, which is this is cut behavior. If you will record your woman twerking and put it on the internet, you're basically saying you're okay with your woman making other dudes get bricked up. With other dudes looking at your woman in a sexual manner. With other dudes lusting after and thirsting after your woman. If you would post her in a bikini or a bathing suit, just be her videographer in general. And even deeper than that, I'm about to flood y'all with the gems now. We getting going. The minute you do that, you make it look like you're her fan. Now, if she wants to do it on her own, that's her prerogative. But the minute you record a video of your girl twerking, the minute you record your video or take a picture of your girl in a scandalous outfit, looking a certain way, all right, you make it seem like you're a fan of her. This is going to lower your value again. It already lowered because most women feel like that woman just said, which is if you're doing this, I can't respect you because you're essentially cucking yourself. You're showing me off to other men, but it also lowers your value because, again, it makes you look like you're a fan of her. If you deal with women who look as good as, have as much status and as much money as Keke Palmer all the time, you wouldn't post her ass on social media trying to show off. Let that breathe, run it back. If you were used to dealing with women who looked as good as, had as much money, as much status, and as clout as Keke Palmer, you wouldn't be posting it online. You're posting it online because you want everyone to be like, y'all, look at what I got. You want everyone to be like, y'all, look at what I got because you're not used to having it. I repeat, you want everyone to be like, yo, look at what I got because you're not used to having it. If you were used to having it, you wouldn't give a damn. Once you post her online, you lose respect twice. 1, for cucking yourself. 2, for making yourself a fan. 3, you also just validated behavior. You can't post your woman shaking her ass online and then turn around and try to reprimand her for going outside with her ass out and gyrating around another man. You either don't condone the behavior or you do. I've told you guys before, most of the time, I don't even date chicks who have a social media. But if I do, I'm going to look at their social media. I'm not going to follow them or nothing because I'm not policing nothing. But I'm going to look at their social media, and what they post, how they dance, and how they act is going to determine how far I will or won't go for them from jump. And if you're twerking, all right, if you in thong bikinis and bathing suits and crap and mesh and sheer damn near naked, I'm not dating you. Again, this goes back to what I said at the beginning of the video. This is her fault because he knew what Keke was about. He was fine with it until Usher came. But Usher coming and putting his arms around your girl ain't no different than what everyone's doing virtually whenever you post her shaking her ass. You just seen it in real life. See, the girls have a point when they say, is your problem really what Keke's doing, or is your problem that Usher has taken a liking to Keke? And you feel like Usher is way to verb you, and now you feel threatened. Because if you had these rules and you was really about these rules, you would have had these rules the whole time. Reality of the situation goes back to my original point. Do I agree with him that she shouldn't have been doing this? Yes, I'd been pissed off if my baby mother was out there in a sheer dress with her ass cheeks out dancing for another man, giggling and cheesing and grinning like that. But I would have never had a woman who would have ever went out there like that in the first place because they would have already known what my boundaries were. I would have never recorded my woman twerking and put it up on the internet for everyone to see, on Instagram for everyone to see. Not if you my girl. If you just some thought, sure. But if you my girl, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You can't do all that and then walk it back because now you're embarrassed because everybody making fun of you because Usher about to get in between the sheets with your Keke. Can't do that. You gotta be consistent. See, if you guys want to be a leader and you want these women to follow you, you have to have a plan. You have to know what the rules are. A woman can't follow your rules if she doesn't know what your rules are. You can't be recording her shaking her ass one day and then turn around the next day and you mad because she showed her ass to Usher. It's the same difference. And again, Keke Palmer is the girl in the entertainment industry. Everyone in the entertainment industry moves like this. There's not much you can do about it, right? And see, the problem is you dudes, y'all want to fall into this new age order thing. And I did a video on this too as we get ready to wrap this up, where I said modern men are becoming cucks. This was cuck behavior. He's already cucked himself. Now that it's in his face, and he see Usher up in his girl holding his girl around the waist and she cheesing, now he wants to pull back. No, you should have never cucked her in the first place. It's too late. You already went down the rabbit hole. See, you dudes today, y'all more concerned with being your woman's friend. You're not supposed to be a woman's friend. You're supposed to be a woman's man. Let that breathe, run it back. You're not supposed to be a woman's friend. You're supposed to be a woman's man. So it's not your job to support her when she decides she wants to act like a hoe. It's your job to bring her back to reality and say, hey, back to life. Back to reality. We're not doing that. You're not about to be out here making hoe moves. No hoe moves. It's your job as a man to set that precedent and that standard for your household, like you stated. My baby mom ain't gonna move like this. My wife's not gonna be moving like that. But number one, she has to actually be your wife. That's number one. And number two, you have to set that precedent from the beginning. See, you trying to be the cool man. I'm not insecure. I'll record my girl shaking her behind. I'm not insecure. I'll date this industry chick. Now you want to complain about it on the back end because dudes is making fun of you. Either you with it or you not. It's the same thing with Adam 22. See, you dudes getting sucked into this new age where they're trying to make y'all cucks. They're trying to make y'all okay with y'all girls being hoes. And y'all play along, then it gets too far, and then y'all want to pull back. You can't pull back once you in there. Once you in there and can't pull back. Adam even said, for everyone saying he didn't care, yeah, I felt a little bit bad after she came back, after it was over, but I got over it. But you don't have a choice now. You've already let her do it. See, now he wants to feel bad because he's seeing the repercussions of the actions that he allowed. But you've already allowed it. You can't feel bad now, brother. It is what it is. So even though I agree with the husband, this is disrespectful. It's not how I would want my baby mother moving. It's not how I would want my family represented. I would have never allowed it or helped with it in the first damn place to be in this situation. So you measure your bed, sir. You gotta lie in it now. That simple. Guys, you gotta establish your rules from jump. You can't change the rules in the middle of the game. That's a feminine trait. That's what women try to do. Change the rules in the middle of the game. Nah. You're either okay with it and you're not. At the end of the day, you dated an industry chick. You know what's coming along with that industry. You was helping her be a hoe before. Do not complain about her doing some hoe stuff now. It's all or nothing with that. You can't be in between. Oh, he was recording it for the world to see. So she recorded her own as herself for the world to see. You can't be mad. That's my thoughts on it. I am Alex. I am out. Peace.